Pinterest.
Welcome! Hi, my name's Jodi. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
Hey, I'm Jodi. I call you my friend.
Oh, I'm a tattoo artist. Yeah. So you like tattoos?
Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Jodi. I'm going to be answering some questions about tattoo apprenticeships today with my friend Jessi over here.
Good job.
Done. All right.
How did you get into tattooing?
I can't.
How did you do it, Jodi? How did you do it?
It just happened. When I was in grade school, I'd always draw sleeves on my arms instead of paying attention in class. This is drawn on. No.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow.
And then once I got my first tattoo, I knew I really wanted to be a part of the industry. I got my first tattoo on my 18th birthday at a Philadelphia convention, and it was awesome. But yeah, so when I was little, when I was drawing those sleeves on my arms, my mom would always make jokes saying that I should be a tattoo artist, and then I ended up really wanting to be a part of the industry. And once I got my apprenticeship, my mom was like,
You sure?
Really? She did. So yeah, that's kind of how it happened, and I'm so stoked to be working at a tattoo shop now.
Yeah, that's kind of how it happened with me. I did want to be a tattoo artist ever since I was little because you know how like kids would set up lemonade stands?
Yes.
I would set up like a stand outside of my house and draw on people with gel pens.
That's amazing.
My dad said only tramps get tattooed, so he never was like, oh, be a tattoo artist, you know, but he was always like, do something with art because he always regretted not doing something with art.
Yeah.
Would you have been happy being a lawyer?
They make a lot of money. No.
How did you go about getting your apprenticeship? What did you do to prepare for that?
So I was working at a bar before I got my apprenticeship, and I met one guy who actually knew the owner of the place I work at now, and I was showing him my work, and he goes, you gotta text this guy, just kind of tell him you're interested in working in the tattoo industry and show him some of your work. So I did that. I texted him. I was not confident at all. I sent him like 3 of the best drawings I ever did. Yeah. And the owner was like, oh, awesome, like, you know, we're not necessarily looking for an apprentice right now, but definitely come by the studio and bring some more of your work. I made such a great entrance. I may have fell down the stairs to this place. Here I am. I walked down and I missed the last step, and everyone was tattooing. The owner was tattooing right there, and they all stopped and were like, what the f***? Okay, bleep.
Oh, we're hiring this one.
Yeah.
That's
She's
exactly
gonna sue us, we have to hire her. No. So I brought in my portfolio with me. This portfolio was in like a folder, and it
wasn't bad.
I brought that in with not so great drawings, but you know, it was the ones that I had most confidence in showing an owner of a tattoo studio. And surprisingly, the owner really liked my work because it was all stippling.
The big question that everyone wonders, does it cost money?
Every apprenticeship is different. Some do, some don't. You're paying a mentor, almost like a professor in college, to teach you about the field you want to work in for the rest of your life. If it's something you really want to do, it's worth it.
Yeah, that, and you can, if you're good, you'll make your money back. Yeah, you suck.
I need a break to cry.
My apprenticeship personally did not cost money. Usually the way it goes is if it's offered to you, it doesn't cost money. If you ask for it, sometimes they will ask for some sort of money because you got to keep in mind these people do take time out of their day to teach you things. That's time that they could be tattooing people and making money. So don't let a price tag push you away from an industry that you want to be in. Make sure this artist has the style you want to learn. Make sure this artist has at least a decent amount of years in.
Yeah.
I would not apprentice under someone that's only been tattooing for 2 years because they're still learning. I mean, everyone's still learning. You learn every day.
Make sure you're going to a reputable studio, because you don't want to get an apprenticeship in a basement.
Don't go to the shop down the street.
Exactly.
Yeah. I know a lot of people that just went to any old shop for a tattoo apprenticeship and they do some work and get fired.
Yeah.
And where does all that time go? You got to make sure that those people aren't just there to have you do things for them for a short period of time, you know?
It's all about research, because you don't want to go to a place that doesn't even have a strong following. Because at the end of the day, once you get certified, you're kind of using their clients.
Yeah, their clients become your clients.
Exactly. You have to be honest with your clients, and if it's also something that you just can't do, give it to someone else. Give it to another artist or recommend someone for them. Yeah,
Don't wing it. I mean,
it's permanent.
Yeah. There's a difference between, like, learning a style and just being like, oh, yeah, I'll tattoo you. I need money.
Yeah.
You know? Don't ever do a tattoo just because you need money.
Exactly. So also with apprenticeships, once you are able to tattoo people, it is free at most studios. So keep in mind that for the first 1 to 2 years of you starting the apprenticeship to being able to tattoo people, the money's not going to be great, but you're also not great yourself.
I was bad when I first started out. If a tattoo artist says that they did amazing tattoos during their apprenticeship, like, I don't believe you, because, I mean, my tattoos were alright, like, definitely fixable. Like, my boss wouldn't let me tattoo anything unless he knew in the long run, like, okay, like, it just needs a thicker line, that'll be alright. Alright, what else we got? So, here's a very small example of a portfolio. You don't need to get one of these. I mean, they help a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say this size is actually perfect.
I think it's like $5 at Michael's.
Yeah. Or if you do want to have different styles in your portfolio, that's something I really didn't do too much of. I was pretty much focused on doing dot work. You just kind of want to show the person that you're approaching that you're capable of doing other styles.
So you really got to make sure when you apprentice under someone that they do a style that you like, or someone in the shop does a style that you like. It's important to keep in mind that you should be doing the style that you want to ultimately do. I really wanted to do traditional tattoos. So my apprenticeship didn't consist of people that knew how to do traditional tattoos, so I had to go somewhere else and be taught that, which is fine.
Yeah.
You know, but I did learn in those 2.5 years of my apprenticeship things that were very detrimental to my career.
But to go in depth a little more on apprenticeships, when you start off, it's a lot of drawing. You're gonna get sick of it. They're gonna make you do it for 8 hours a day, just draw, but it's so important because within 2 months of starting my apprenticeship, I feel like I saw so much improvement on my drawings anyway. And then I started moving on to tracing. And as silly as it sounds, tracing helps so much because once you start tattooing, you are following a stencil, and it's pretty similar to tracing, except you have a needle in your hand. Definitely work on line drawings, work on tracing, just, you know, get down circles and straight lines because those are really hard to do on paper, let alone on skin, unless you're a line god. Once you kind of show your mentor that you've got drawing nailed down, they'll probably move you on to fake skin or just learning about the machine in general. It's definitely really important to know the machine you're working with. If you want to be a traditional artist, it's definitely important to understand coils, take them apart, put them back together, understand how they work.
I started off with rotaries. The place that I apprenticed at, they were like, here's a rotary.
Burn.
Like, I don't know how to do these bold ass lines with a rotary. I mean, some people know how to do them.
Yeah.
You know? But it's just not for me. I prefer a coil for thick lines. It's a lot easier. I like the weight behind them. Everyone has their own preferences. That's another thing when you start tattooing is try everything because you don't know what works for you yet. You might start off with coils and realize that you love rotaries more. You might have a certain brand of black ink and you use someone else's once and realize that you love theirs more. Yeah. You know, every piece of equipment is different. There's a million different brands.
That even goes down to the soap you use.
Yeah. We have some people that use green soap, some people that use HIPAA, some people that just use water. It's totally, it's all you. You gotta figure out what works for you.
Personally, for the style that I'm going for, rotaries are probably my best bet anyway. But
because when I do dot work, I have to use a rotary. I can't do dot work with a coil. You're crazy.
Once, you know, you learn the machines and you're on fake skin, it's gonna, again, just like drawing, you're gonna be on that fake skin for a while, but that is your best practice because tattooing fake skin, from what I've heard, is a lot more difficult than tattooing human skin. And if you can nail a straight line, a straight circle.
A straight circle!
I feel so stupid, and you'll be solid on skin, so.
Straight circle.
Let it go. just comes out sometimes.
Studio.
Oh, my cry place.
Where do you, during your apprenticeship, don't sit around. Like, don't just sit there and do nothing. You know, like, always do something. If you're not drawing, clean. If you're not cleaning, draw. See if an artist needs anything. Something like that. Never be stagnant at work. I mean, obviously give yourself a break.
Yeah,
you know?
we all have those days where we come in and we don't feel like doing anything, but sometimes you just gotta.
You gotta hustle.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about hustling. It's all about promoting. You want to get yourself out there, because if you spend your apprenticeship not posting anything of what you're doing and then you get certified, people are gonna be like, I didn't even know you tattooed. So
start a separate Instagram based on your career. I like to keep my business and my personal life separate. I have 2 separate Instagrams. Oh, it's my mom's birthday. Nobody cares.
Bitch, look at you. Okay. That's going in. What? Alright guys, so give us a follow on Instagram. I'll link it in the description down below.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button too, because we got more coming up if you want to stay tuned.
Sure. And also watch the video we posted on Jessi's channel.
Oh yeah, we'll link that too. I might link hers and mine, I don't know yet.
Ooh. Yes. That'll get the views.